everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
Oh, Paul, play Fortnite with me. That shit's fun.
We've got a matchup today where the focus will be on the passing game. The Colts are top 10 at defending the pass, and they'll be going up against the Bengals.
But now I want to play it because I played 2 games of solos and won both of them.
For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, from the heartland of America, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts.
It was pretty
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play.
And it looks like Midas going to receive a good penalty for the next race.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home.
He break checked Cole.
They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Okay, Paul, let me know when you want to play Fortnite.
Not only that, it's like a brand new league, and I'm still meeting other drivers as well. Like, there's these group of guys that I met that are very friendly that I'm considering bringing in at some point.
Here come the Bengals now to take over, and leading him out.
Like if Connor Elizabeth is right, I already got a guy in mind, and then I'm trying to think who else. Glenn Coco is not ready for F1 as well.
Now a play fake here on first down. Finding time. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A huge play there.
Yes, he does. He can't race on Saturdays.
It's bad enough watching all the highlight reels, watching guys in
warm-ups,
going up and making these incredible one-handed acrobatic catches. But when it happens right in front of you, when you're defending him, that just makes your day that much longer, and you just wonder, how are we ever going to cover these guys?
I mean, it's a brand new league. We're still trying to figure shit out and figure shit out, but, you know.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
You told me you were going to find one, and I called it off, and I was like...
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I will send you a message every day telling you
their players to the party.
To find a spot.
Safety, you never have to ask him twice to help him run support. He's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 6. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 4th down.
There's a lot of stuff I got to do.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I know coaches always tell us that they make decisions about these types of plays, this type of a fake.
Did you ever watch
the week to take the emotion out of the deal? I don't know that was really true here. This one felt like all of a sudden, hey, I have a feeling about, let's go ahead and get it. And it just didn't work.
Yeah, I know one thing. They wish they had it back.
Yeah, they certainly do.
Oh, shit. No, I didn't.
The head coach on that one, he has to green light that attempt.
And then Paul, in the next year, I'm putting him in the game.
They go play action.
Who, me?
Yeah.
He's got time.
Oh, yeah, I'm a D lineman.
To open things up.
Not too many things.
You're not a safety. You never played football.
But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Exactly. Let's not count.
Quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties.
Dude, we'll hurry the fuck up and get on
linebacker to combat the spread offenses. And now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys.
Okay, we're going to do that for like another couple minutes and get on Fortnite. Good.
The Colts send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
Oh yeah, I'm going to put Preston as a defensive
He'll take it at the 42. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Bengals will take over.
No, Paul is overweight and slow. He needs to be a fullback.
The Colts defense as they work their way back on the field. And a nice
You're
job
5'5".
We often hear bend but don't break, and that's what happened. The ball was inside.
That's short as fuck still. Relax, guy.
Now maybe some momentum to take out onto this drive defensively.
I would think so, and I love when teams get that 4th down stop. I love watching them on the bench, and they're all congratulating each other. You can see the energy. I love to see them come back out on the field. I don't care what we have listed for heights and weights. All of a sudden,
they're all 7 feet.
Exactly.
6'2", 230. Yeah, I am 6'2", guy.
American icon.
I'll send you a fucking picture.
Is that with the do-rag on or off?
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh, I think you can put do-rags on people in Madden.
On a white dude.
Oh, I think it's a hairstyle actually that makes
that you have
to put it on.
Unit that struggled a week ago.
So they're looking for a fast start, Brandon. Can they create a turnover early? Can they
it's about like 235 with a do-rag, 230 without.
Still in search of the first down after that last completion. And on 3rd down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chain.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches.
Cardinals are
no reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
How are the Lions running? I think let's see, we get the Cardinals. They lost to the Redskins, who are 5-2 now, 35-14.
Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Lions
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
What happened?
On 3rd down, he'll
Lions
try to throw.
lost.
He's got time in the
25-7.
And he will find his man on the outside.
Yeah, they're 3-5.
A gain of 11 on a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, who can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Red zone opportunity.
Let's see. When was the last time?
Honestly, though, I don't think he would want that, though, because then he wouldn't be able to play his franchise. I'm pretty sure he's content with his franchise.
I am pretty content with finishing out my career in the franchise. Preston is exactly right about that. I sent him the other day all of my scores, the playoffs. Like,
he literally has every single fucking stat possible in his notes on his phone.
And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments.
He has
let him run it in.
every single game stat of his career in his notes.
And I have every game stat of the playoffs from when I started. I have like the stats of my individual records against every team that I played.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And
When
it's
was the last
finished
time the
off with a
Lions were in the
Cincinnati
playoffs?
touchdown.
Last time the Lions were in the playoffs, it was 2030, and they were the 2nd seed, and they lost to the 49ers 26-20. That game is on my YouTube as well. Last time the Cardinals were in the playoffs, it was the Super Bowl against the Browns in 2023.
And down at the 28-yard line.
Brandon, a very strong performance from him last week, but his team didn't win.
And that was the
so
one where the Cardinals went up 24-0,
and
I came back and won the game 28-27. But the year before that, I got revenge on them. The year before, they actually beat me in the Super Bowl.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll take this up near the 35.
They were beating up on me pretty bad. I was down 24-9 against them, and then we came back to make the score. I think it was 25-24, and then the Cardinals got the ball back with like just over a minute left and kicked a field goal to win the game.
Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's an 8-yard pickup. The lead's doing their set and then we came back and beat the Cardinals
20-27. I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
Now, the Lions were in the playoffs in 2024. They beat the Vikings 31-20 as a 6th seed. Then in the NFC divisional round, they beat the 1 seed 49ers 35-25. But then they
as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And then in the NFC. And then in the NFC Championship game, the Lions lost to the Rams 38-20, and the Rams ended up winning that one.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's
those
going
are the only
upfield
2 times
for a deeper route, and then
playoffs,
breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
No, they missed out in 2020, 2021, 2022,
and he only manages a couple
and they
here
haven't
down to
been
about
back.
the 38-yard line. And this offensive unit should have a lot of juice coming off the big output that they had 1 week ago.
Nothing like confidence, is there? When you've played well the week before, you can't wait to get back on the field and do it again.
8 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Absolutely not.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
I've ever heard.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. And that linebacker group today could be very key.
As we were preparing for this game, you pointed out to me as we were watching film that the linebackers look like an elite unit. I agree with you totally. They move around, fly to the football, and take it away from offenses.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right.
Doing
and this
all
score
right.
will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Oh yeah, I'm F1 out.
He'll look to throw. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that'll be good enough for the Cincinnati first.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Finding time. Going right side here, and that's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Okay, so time for
Fortnite now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
You've been done for a while.
8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
What are you playing?
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get
One game doesn't take a fucking hour.
Some receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up, but I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they
Paul,
do
we
it for
play
these
Fortnite
situations.
right now. I'd shit on you.
They build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
I haven't played it in
7
3
yards
months.
to pick up on the pitch and catch. Offense
So,
goes to the line
have you
for
seen
play
the
number
point
7 of the
standings
drive.
yet, freshman?
Yeah.
You guys definitely took a big hit
7-0
today.
is our score. We'll come
Yeah,
back
I
to
know.
Indianapolis
I didn't feel like
after this.
Dude.
You guys went all the way from
was-
2nd to 4th.
I'm so bored.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought
Well,
to
we
you
have
by
Spain
Snickers.
next
You're
week.
off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Maybe that's time.
Alongside Charles
Shit ass
Davis,
track.
Brandon Gaudin, and it's the
And then we
Bengals
have
with the football to
Monaco.
begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage
Yay.
to start things out. Here's the option going right.
We're doing short
And
qualifying.
he's able to
for
work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
For the guys on
It's
defense,
gonna be
it's
a
been
race of
physically
survival.
taxing drive.
Well, I'm better than
But
you
it's
in
also
Monaco.
hurdle mentally
And
because they just
get
gave up
this,
another
it-
first down,
oh,
and now they're
and
confronted
Preston-
with.
Yeah, I won the
how do we
race
stop
last
these
time we
guys
played
and
it.
get off the field.
Preston.
What?
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, and Preston, it's a 39-lap race.
Good for 4. It's second
Jeez, I mean the laps are short.
Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run.
What's the longest race on the circuit?
Singapore.
Really?
That one's like 31 laps.
And it takes like a minute 30 to complete a lap.
So, like a minute 40.
And now it's second and goal.
So yeah, so Azerbaijan is up here.
Bengals. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives.
What's the longest race in real life?
TDs.
Singapore.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right?
Who usually wins Singapore? Lewis?
He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. Second rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific.
So right now,
Okay, you ready? Wait for it.
yeah.
But
The lead I have in the point standings is retarded.
Up to the 27-yard line.
Big time, we get it. You're gonna win.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
No, I mean the
Last time out,
drivers
they had that
standings.
long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their
I've
sideline
only
they're
won
thinking to
2
themselves,
out of
okay,
4.
do we still want to
And
try
came in
and
second
win
and
from that
third.
position again? And I would dare say that
Second
the answer
and
would be
4.
yes.
No, it wouldn't.
They're
That'd be
gonna have a lot
Lewis
of confidence
Hamilton.
in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer
Get a
this
little
time?
closer.
Yeah.
See, my races were really unfortunate. I came in
But if all else fails,
3rd
less
twice,
of a field goal
and
for
then
him.
12th and 17th.
Yeah. You did say that consistency is not your strong point.
It's a short one here.
No,
I have to
but
pace the race for podiums, but I just can't.
Up to the 35-yard
But
line.
Bulk knows today, he even told me that Baku is not one of his best tracks, and he said that that's always been his worst track. So, and I think this year is probably going to be looked at as
I
like,
didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really
What?
difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down.
9 yards.
let me just say that like after 3 races, let me just say like you better fucking show it, because I've seen him race with us, and I'm like I can't just carry this whole entire team. I was carrying it already, but at least Big Rig got into the point. But at the same time, Bulk knows but he even got caught out in the wreck too. Like he got caught out in the first lap.
Bulk knows shitter. Bulk knows.
You already know that he's just as fast as us. He also didn't get a clean lap
I don't like him.
in qualifying too. No, he said that he doesn't care about that anymore.
He fucking brake checked me. We were in a lobby that he can't normally host at night, and he brake checked me going through the S's at Britain, and I fucking turned his ass in the next turn on purpose.
That means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
Because he doesn't, his dumb ass doesn't understand that you don't have to break through the S's at that track. But no, he does it anyway.
No, like, so even you and Dahl, even you and Dahl noticed that in, like, the first 4 laps that, like, your soft was just falling off the cliff?
Yeah, because we were talking about it before the race, we were like, I think we can go softs to hards, and then we were like, damn, our softs are already at 40% on lap 4. I think we might have to 2-stop it.
I mean, I don't know, I thought I was going to be screwed, but I was like, man, these softs do not last well here, like, during a race, and just, it was a perfect call to not start on the softs, and I was catching up.
You were like the only person in the front on the softs, because both of the Red Bulls were 1 and 3, and they both started softs. I was 4. I started softs, and then whoever was behind me started softs, and then.
Let me look at Press and even pulled up the tire. Who on was what? Let me look at who was on what.
Now for the guy calling plays, 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Did anyone take notice on how Nathan Peterman's the best preseason quarterback to ever touch the field?
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he
55
has just
yard
a little
rushing
bit of
touchdown.
time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's
But
no
get
pressure,
that money and
he's
run
gonna continue
definitely
to pick them
deserves
apart
driver of
because
the day
he'll have all
today.
that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out.
Paul got his money and dipped. He's a bag chaser.
Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing. But
I do too, because then Pecan loses a driver and a spotter.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it. And
You know what I mean. Fucking shitty commentator.
that pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw
Me?
again. And he comes back with one complete.
I'm in my kitchen getting cake.
And he gets
Hold on.
this inside the 35-yard line.
And those first downs do
Dude, I'm
add
putting
up.
the
offense keeps the
cake
ball
away
moving
right now.
downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun.
See, we don't have
Oh, look
fucking
at that.
frosting, dude. We
Okay,
like
so this is who started on what? So driver started on softs, I started on mediums, Pig and Breezy started on soft, Greco, Owl, Demon, Pulse, Bossman started on mediums, Dull started on soft, Drew U, Fiji, Nile, and Buckner started on mediums. Masashiro, Maida started on soft. Get That Money and Connor and Glenn started on mediums, and Luis started on soft.
Pecan, it wasn't such a good idea letting Drew U be in the league. He fucking sucks.
Baku, I'm not going to judge
So
anyone
they
off
pick
of
up the first down
Baku.
after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
He qualified P11 today, which is better than most of our other drivers.
He qualified better than my teammate.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No, Doll is a fucking Pecan, except a shitter version of Pecan. Doll qualifies in like the back of the midfield and then fucking drives his ass up to like P6.
Also, what's funny is that 3 out of these 4 races I have qualified in
P2.
P2.
It sets up a 3rd down.
I've qualified P4 in 3 of the 4
I
races.
know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
Qualified P4 at China.
I can
Or not
never
China.
get it on pole for some reason.
I qualified P4 at China. No, not China. Fucking race driver. Qualified P4 at Bahrain, Australia, and Baku. And China was P5.
And come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd
I was so
down.
confused when Paul was like, oh, Breezy hits the wall, he's definitely not making up his time. He's going to come across the line and beat fucking Greco.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
P2 through 4 was all within like half a tenth of each other. It was nuts.
Yeah, I saw that. We were all pretty close to each other. Like, I barely beat Pig.
You had like a, I think you had a 139.221, and
I literally beat Pig by 9 thousandths of a second.
Yeah, I beat Greco by 8 thousandths of a second, and you beat me by like 0.0020.
Yeah. Because it's the final mock race, but I'm not
Exactly,
allowed,
so no fucking bitching, Paul.
but
I'm racing, bitch. You're fucking ass. It's not my fault that you suck dick at the game. I mean, you don't have to race, I'm gonna race.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down
Okay.
run. That's what an
Fine
offense
with me.
calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
It's an 8-yard
They want you to obviously know he's not gonna make the fucking lead. He's a bitch.
Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback
I mean, it's
and
not
the
my fault that
receiver.
you're a
They were
pussy and
perfectly
can't handle a
in
little bit of
sync, and he put
competition.
it right on him on the inside route.
They'll run it now.
No response on it because you know you're fucking trash compared to me. You're a fucking peasant, dude.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game,
I
you're
mean,
now dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback.
I had my marker set there. Just don't die.
But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Demon is also, I'm telling him one last time, if you put your car into AI in qualifying, you will receive a penalty for that. So this is the second week in a row where he's done.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end.
Yes, I saw it a week ago in China and Sinister Owl, and I think Greco told me about it today, and the reason why I can believe that is because I've already seen it, and I know he's done it, and even when I looked at the screen, I saw that I even saw it on the spectator when qualifying was done. And I went back into the pitch, and I was following someone, and it showed me that Demon was on AI, and I'm like, what the fuck?
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
So I even saw it. I don't know what the fuck was going on after qualifying with all the cars being driven that were wrecking each other in the castle section.
Because
I don't know what
Glenn's AI somehow spun out, and all the AIs didn't care to brake, so they just plowed into him. I'm so far from you. I'm running to you.
I'm gonna not have Glenn as a reserve driver anymore. It's not fair.
He's gonna flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 to the 36.
Imagine.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent
All fucking bum ass died. And like, oh, I'm getting your card. Relax.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt,
getting your card.
He's right in your sight line, or he's near you, so you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
So let me just say, possibly tomorrow is looking like race suspension for Connor.
They were fucking camping there. I didn't know they were camping there.
And Maida and possibly Bossman will be looking at a grid penalty for the next race.
He dive bombed the fact that Greco caused that entire thing.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Are you still on? No.
Here's a play fake as they
Are you still on this game, Paul?
He's got time.
Wild even said, like, Wild was like, hey, let's do F2 races at tracks that they don't race at. And I'm like, that's what I was thinking. I know.
With contact, that's how you end up winning it.
I was literally racing there earlier. I have like the one, just easy, dude. I have like the 109th best lap in the world.
Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this score
just damage set up. That's P12 in the world.
So it's a second missed field goal here in this first half. He'll have to think about that going forward. Maybe time for a little soul searching as well.
Why do you go down towards the Brazil?
Towards the heavens because you wonder if this will affect the fourth down decision making going forward. If you get 4th and 3, 4th and 4,
you need to log down towards the Brazil.
To be calls for the kicker.
Yeah, but I'm just letting anybody race tomorrow in the F2 mock race to fill the grid. Just because it's the final mock race and just, you know, but it's only going to be F1 drivers like I'll let Al and...
He's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this end-to-end.
If I'm not racing, I'm leaving.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball
I mean, I was pretty pissed when that whole thing first happened, and I was thinking about leaving. No, I didn't.
No, I think everything was fine, like, to be honest, like, everything was fine, and, like, they handled it in such a way, they handled it in such a better way today, like, Bossman and Niall, like, even though they were the ones, like, they handled it really well. That's what I'm saying, like,
they were being pretty petty about it, but man, was it fucking funny.
I mean, it was, but they were being very, like, they took it too far compared to, like, compared to the way that the drivers acted today. That's what I want to see.
And analysis of this first half.
Oh, my.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
Tommy gun is so good.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
23 headshot, or 23 to body, and 52 headshot.
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Are they still on your top of your card?
A bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing, and I think it's the
no.
Into the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more.
He has diamond camo.
Fuck no, I hate that game.
Are you bad at it?
They'll come out
I'm
throwing
not good
here
at
on
that,
first
like,
down.
battle royale
And he's
stuff.
got his man on the out route.
Plus, I'm
And he's
not the
brought
biggest fan of
down,
battle
getting this
royale
one up
stuff
to about the
anyway.
35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Is it in the item shop?
And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going.
They're not in there. Oh, it dances.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And now they're in the area.
Well, yeah, hurry up, Paul. If you're...
They go play action here on first down.
Something with being an affiliate.
Left side, it's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
That sounds bad on Twitch's part. That might not.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
That's saying a lot compared to the shit that was done in the last
and with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Kid's L dancing on me from season 3, and I fucking hit him with season 2 dancing. He was pissed.
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts
I'm going to Dusty.
Their dangerous wide receiver as the first half is winding down. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
There's a kid here.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
Which one are you going to?
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Amsterdam Demon had an alright race. He finished 4th.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Accelerating, and off he goes.
Yeah, they're killing me.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Showing off that speed and electric boost that he has. 95 yards that kick return goes down for. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
That thing is still in the game? Oh, it's a shotgun. I thought it was the fucking pack AR thing. Yeah, no shit.
They'll throw now on the final play. Surveying the field.
Oh, there's the pass.
Deep left side here. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we're at halftime here on Halloween.
What?
As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
I think you're ass.
I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA halftime report. The Colts secondary
I want that back so because I'm the best player in the world.
Have struggled to throw the football 2 straight weeks, so that's something they'll try to fix in the second half. So let's take a look at the
It's funny because that's what Alex actually thinks. If Alex wins 1-0, he starts fucking freaking out.
And he'd go in for the 17-yard touchdown. They'll take the early advantage. Bengals have it at the 4. They'll go with the run, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. That puts them on top by 14. We go to the second. Completion will be made here to a wide-open man. And this play goes for a score. Colts with the football late in the half, trailing now by just a touchdown. Here the pass is completed into coverage, and he'll be tackled at the 16-yard line. Colts now later on the drive. Here the pass will be completed into coverage, and it's caught for the touchdown.
What?
Colts down now by 9. Colts lined up for the kickoff. The kickoff starts out at the 5. And nobody can stop them on this long touchdown, pushing the lead to 10.